Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, here's the deal. Big weekend here in Indianapolis, right? Last weekend, we had the 108th running of the Indianapolis 500. So I have to represent in my home city of my Indianapolis Motor Speedway hat, my mic on my hat, and my Joseph Newgarden t-shirt because he went back to back for the 107th, 108th running. And so here I am right after the race, and this is my outfit, and I'm excited about it. So, fellow IndyCar / 500 fans, this is for you. You're welcome. A little blast from the past for you because you'll probably watch this low-key a little bit after the race, and that's perfectly fine. We had a rain delay. It was a whole thing. So it was good stuff, and I'm excited for you to now join. And there you go. Welcome to Trained by Mindy. I'm Mindy, and this is going to be the work from home workout. So if you have like 20, 25 minutes and you want to get something in, this is your time to shine. You have a total body day. We're going to do solid amount on legs, solid amount on incorporating legs while we go into upper body, some core, and we'll get you in and out in like 25 minutes. So pause your Zooms, all that good stuff in your workday, and come do this for, again, a short amount of time. Things you need: bench, or low-key, if you don't have a bench, you can do everything on the ground. No big deal. Then I would grab probably 2 sets of dumbbells, one lighter, one heavier, but also if you only have 1 set, perfectly fine. If you have a mat, cool, we'll grab it. And other than that, I think we're ready to go. So let's go ahead. We will start the warm-up together. Hold on, I'll start my watch. 1 second, 1 second. Oh no. Oh dear God. There we go. All right, cool. We're going to go on the warm-up together. We're going to go push-ups down here on the ground. You can also go on an incline, but we're going to go for 8. So you can always go on your knees if you feel like you need a little bit even more of a warm-up. If you feel good and you feel like you can go on toes, also perfectly fine. But again, we're going to go for 8 here. Warm up on the shoulders, on the back, on the chest, so on, and so on. Then we're going to flip you down onto the ground. You're going to have heels down, knees are elevated, and we're rotating up. Make sure the shoulders, the chest stays up nice and high as you rotate kind of side to side here. It's going to be a good warm up on your hips, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Yay. You have a quick little break in your day and you're like, you know what? Let's go lift a little. And I agree. Here we all go. And you get a look at IMS stuff. So there you go again, another time around. Cool. All right, now you're going to hop up. We're going to get your knees, your ankles, your hips ready to rock and roll. So we're going to go kind of on this runner's lunge. You're going to lean nice and far forward, get that ankle ready to go here as well. You can kind of climb forward with your hands while you're here. We're just rocking back and forth, getting hips going, getting knees going, getting ankles going. Ankles might crack. That's delightful for you. Let's flip sides. Go another time. Oh my gosh. Did you hear that? Maybe, maybe not. That was a severe ankle crack in a good way. Let's go one more time before we flip you back down on the push-ups. Again, if you feel like you need to go on the incline on your push-up, perfectly fine. You can come here. You can also go on the knees if you need to. No big deal. This is going to be all levels today, right? So we can take plenty of challenges. We can take plenty of options. So whatever your fitness level, we can take you there for today's workout. Cool. Whew. Flip you over for the hip opener here. Again, heels come down. I'll scoot back a little. And you're rotating up. Look the way in which you are rotating. That will help you get kind of that core, that spine rotated as well, right? Cool. I like it. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. I hope you're off to a great start. During your week, big day for you. Cool. Let's flip you up again on the lunge. And this is the last thing we will go through together before you get your water, get your towel, and I will demo the first block for you. Cool. Again, you're trying to really work on opening up on the hips, opening up on the knees, working on this ankle here, and really flexing through that as well. Let's flip sides. All the way back. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to be lit for you. I'm very excited. One more, and then you chill, look pretty. Cool, bring it up. All right, you hang out for a hot second. What we're going to do, I'm going to demo everything for you, and then we will go together on your exercises. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to put one foot up on top of your bench. If you need to, you could always go on the ground, perfectly fine as an option. You can have one dumbbell, you can have two. I'm going to have one. So if my left foot is going to be up here on the bench, that means my left hand is going to hang onto this dumbbell. So from here, you're going to have your knee over your ankle here, and we're going to go on the squat down, the lunge down. So we're going to go on one side. Once we go on one side for 8, we're going to drop the dumbbell and we're going to be here on the jump. You can always, if you need to, you can always come here, just come up with power, perfectly fine. You can also come up on your toe. So a couple options there. Or again, if you need to go to the ground, perfectly fine. Cool, so you're going to go 8 on that side, 8 on the power, and then flip. Go 8 with the dumbbell, 8 with the power, and then the next exercise, we're going to go, you can grab your heavies, which might be low-key a little bit hostile, or you can go with your lighters. We're gonna go on a thruster. So that's going to incorporate your legs, your core, your shoulders, your chest. So what you're gonna do, dumbbells are gonna be up here on your shoulders, feet about hip width apart. We're going to squat down, and you're going to use the lower half to push the dumbbells up overhead. So squat yourself down, use that lower half to power up and overhead with the thruster here. Cool, so you're sucking your belly button in that whole way through. If you need to, you can always lighten your dumbbells. You can also come into the squat, pause, and then press up overhead. A little bit easier of an option there. Then finally, we're going to go, let me move this out of my way. We're going to go on a plank with a reach. I'll go this way. So you're going to be up in either a high plank, meaning you're up on your hands. Hold on, I'm in my own way. Meaning up on your hands, so you can be here. You can also be down in the low plank, either way, but squeeze your butt, suck in your core, and you're tapping out with each hand. Now, option, you can always come to your knees, perfectly fine as an option there. Your focus is making sure you're not rocking your hips side to side. So if you need to, you can always get your feet wider when you're down on the ground. Makes it a little bit easier. Cool, like it? Okay. I will walk you through the rep count. It's going to be 8 across the board, except for the plank reach, that's going to be 10, and we're gonna go 3 times through. Cool enough? So cool, okay, here we all go. So again, you're going to stick one leg up on top of your bench. We are going to be here for 8. So we're gonna lunge it down, hips come through, up on the other end, suck in your belly button. That's 3. You're trying to avoid that knee coming all the way out over your toe. So if you need to, you can move that foot out a little bit further away from the bench if you feel like you're coming out way over that front toe. That's 7, and that's 8. Drop the dumbbell down. Now you're gonna add power up on top here. 3, we're going for 8 here. Drill that foot down into the bench so it doesn't start moving with you. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, okay. Let's flip sides. Again, foot goes up on top of your bench here. Again, if the right foot's on the back, that means that your right hand is holding your dumbbell. So again, we're gonna go for 8. This is working all the back of the butt, the top front of your leg, your quad here. You're really digging through, really isolating on those 2 pieces for this exercise. 7, I think. 8. Drop that down. Go for 1. Go for 2, 3, 4. You're finding power here again. If you need to, you can lose the jump, power up. You can also power up on the toe. Perfectly fine as an option. Cool. I like it. I am going to go on my lighter dumbbells for the thruster. Again, you choose you here on this one. We're going for 8. So dumbbells up on top of the shoulder, feet about hip width apart. Squat down. Use that lower half to get those dumbbells up overhead. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. I'm out of breath already. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Down on the elbows. I'm out long. Remember, you're trying not to rotate on your hips. So reach for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I like it. All right, there you go. 1 round down, 2 rounds to go. All right, cool. Now, flip it back to the beginning. Guess I don't need both my heavy dumbbells, but that's okay. All right, let's start on the opposite side this time around. So I'm going to start with my right hand with my dumbbell. My left foot is out here in front. I'm gonna root that foot in. And again, we're going for 8 here. You're focusing a lot on the butt, driving you up, and the front of your leg, driving you up, right? Very isolating here, only using one leg at a time. 7 and 8. Drop that guy down. Go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 7 and 8. Nice. So what we're doing here, right, is we're going to attack the muscle groups strength-wise, ditch the strength, go right into power. So very athletic combo here for the exercise, kind of back and forth. Take that foot in. Whew. Get yourself situated. Again, we're going for 8. 2, 3, 4. Good. Halfway home. 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Woo. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. 6, 7. Stay smooth here. And go for 8. Beautiful. Okay. Flip your dumbbells out here, taking you on the thruster. Again, if you're feeling big and bad, by all means, you can use your heavy dumbbells. I'm not. I'll say it. Feet wide as your hips. Squat down. Use that lower half to get those dumbbells up overhead, right? We should not be here, pause here, though that's absolutely an option. If you need it, perfectly fine there. 7 and 8. Nice. And finally, I'll go on my knees this time around just so you see it. So again, down the knees, touch out in front of you, perfectly great option. Or again, if you need to, feet can get wide. That works just fine as well. Got 5, got 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. I got my bench all dirty with my shoes. I like it. Are you sweating a lot? No, it's just me. Okay. 2 rounds down, 1 to go. Then we'll take you on for a little bit of upper body work. Tighten ponytails, tighten buns, resituate hats, stall a little bit. All right, there you go. Beautiful. Okay, taking you on final time. Again, let's flip legs again. Whew. And remember, you're focusing on knee not coming too far over that toe for this one, because again, you're focusing a lot on your butt and the quad driving you up as you come back up out of that lunge, out of that squat. 7, right? And 8. Drop that down. Flip it back. Again, if you need to, you can always lose the jump or lose the bench. Perfectly fine there. Or again, you can drive it just on the power up. Perfectly fine there, right? 6, 7, and 8. Sorry, Justin Newgarden. I'm wiping all the sweat onto my shirt. All over your name. Flip legs. Hold on, get yourself situated correctly. There we go. Okay, final time here. 2, 3, 4, good job. 5, you're past your halfway. 6, 2 more. 7, and 8. Drop that down. Take yourself into your jumps. Go for 1, 2, 3. Good job, good job. If you need to, again, drive it on the power. Perfectly fine. 7 and 8. Nice. Hostile combo, going from that into your thruster. I get it. I know, I agree with you. So again, if you need to, you can always lighten your dumbbells. You can do this little stretch thing to stall for a hot second. Okay, here we go, going for 8. Use the lower half to get those dumbbells up overhead, suck your belly button in, right? A lot of core work here. 6, 7, 8, I think. Cool. All right, bring it down. And then we're going on your reach. Again, down on your forearms, touch it out for 1. Squeeze your butt cheeks here to try to control that rock side to side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that was beautiful. For everybody involved, grab water, look cute. I will walk you through block number 2, final time around. If you have mini bands and you want to use them for this next exercise, by all means you can. I'm not going to, but again, if you would like, perfectly cool. So, work your way down to the ground. This is, you can use either dumbbell. So, I'm probably gonna use lighter. By all means, if you are feeling saucy and you wanna use your heavier, you perfectly well can. So, I'm going to grab my 2 10s here, and I'm going to go on a glute bridge with a press. So for your glute bridge, you are up here. Again, if you want to add mini bands to this so that you are working against those mini bands, you perfectly well can. Dumbbells, you're gonna have palms pressing kind of forward, and you're pressing up overhead while you maintain that glute bridge. What I want you to focus on is as you get tired, try to avoid your hips falling down to here, right? You focus on keeping those hips high, squeezing your butt up on top. Option, you can always lose the glute bridge. You can just go on the press, perfectly fine as an option. Then we're gonna come up. We're going to go on an alternating row. Again, if you wanna use heavies, that works great. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the light ones for now. Hip hinge here, suck your belly button in, and you're going to press in an alternating fashion for this row. So you're driving that elbow back and behind you. You're driving that dumbbell back to your hip, right? So you're thinking, okay, I'm driving this backwards versus pulling this up in a straight line. See the difference here? So keep that shoulder back and down, and you're rotating back and forth. Then, move this out of the way. We're gonna go on your bench pull over. Let me move this out of my way. Bench pull over, I'm gonna pull this a little bit this way. I would grab your heavy dumbbell for this one. You're going to be shoulders on your bench. You're gonna have your dumbbell kind of down here on your belly while you get yourself up here. You're gonna go cross bench. So your head is kind of resting back here on the back of your bench. Your shoulders are up here on your bench. Palms are up underneath that dumbbell. You're dropping this dumbbell back behind you and then pulling it up overhead. So you're on like a cross bench pullover. You're thinking, I'm gonna use my armpits to pull this dumbbell up over my eyes. If the cross bench is too much, you can go normal on your bench. That'll help you support a little bit on the core. Or you can always go on the ground if you need to versus on the bench. Finally, let's go. I'm running out of room, aren't I? Finally, let's go on a high plank here, and you're going to drive the knee out to the elbow. Come back. That's 2, that's 3, so on, so on. If you need to, you can always come here on your knees and drive that knee up into the outside of the elbow. Okay, cool, I like it. Wow, I'm sweaty. Okay, I will lose this dumbbell out of the way. Cool, and we're gonna go on the glute bridge with the press. This is going to be for 8 on this one. Again, whoop, there we go. You're gonna have your hips high, squeeze your butt, palms face forward, and we're dropping down. And here we all go for 8 on this rep count. Squeeze your butt cheeks. 5, going for 6, suck your belly button in, 7, and 8. Great, I love it. Flip yourself up, hip hinge, and we're going to go alternating on the row. So push your butt back behind you. 1 dumbbell is up here already, and we're pressing for 1, 2, 3. You're rowing that up in line with your hips, right? There's gonna be 16 in total, 8 on each side, just like the rest of the count here. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yay! Cute. Okay, flip you over for your pull over. Again, I think the best way to do this is like put your dumbbell here kind of on your lap, on your belly. Get your head and shoulders kind of up on the bench. Beautiful. Squeeze your butt. Dumbbells up overhead. And now you're dropping back behind you, using your armpits to pull that dumbbell up over your eyes. And again, we're going for 8 here. That's 3. Cute. That's 4. Don't let your hips fall. Squeeze your butt cheeks. 6, 7, and 8. Whoa. That's a complicated whole little combo there. Okay, I like it. And up high, and you're driving out for 1, come back in, go for 2, suck your belly button in the whole way through. That's 4, going to 10, that's 5, that's 6, 7, good, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Okay, I like it. There you go. You feeling yourself? You feeling solid? Sweat. Dripping. I'll say it. I had to turn my air on. Okay. Here go the people. And I'm excited for them. Glutes bridge with the press. Get your head off from underneath your bench like I had to do. And we're going again. We're going for 8. Remember, squeeze your butt cheeks up on top. Again, if you want to use a band, perfectly fine here around the knees. You're just fighting against that band on the outside. 7 and 8. Yeah. Oh, we're rowing. Huh. Okay, stand you back up. Hip hinge, right? Push your butt back behind you. That spine stays nice and neutral. And we're pressing and rowing. So row it up for 2. For 3, again, you're driving that elbow back behind you, squeezing shoulder blade together here. But you're driving the elbow back to, or you're driving that dumbbell back to like your hip. Good. Is that 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Nice. Cruising. These peeps are cruising. Okay. Here we all go. Again, on your pull over. Whew. Okay, here she goes, ladies and gentlemen. Head, neck supported on the bench. Dumbbell up overhead. Squeeze your butt, and we're dropping a dumbbell back behind you. This is a lot of core, right? So suck your belly button in that whole way through as you're pulling that dumbbell up overhead, up over your eyes. 6, I think, 7, and 8. Ooh, cute. I like it. Oh, we have the plank. Wow, I keep forgetting just one exercise, don't I? Okay, shoulders over wrists, high plank. Drive the elbow, or the knee out to the elbow. That's 2, that's 3, good, 4, 5, halfway home. Suck your belly button in, right? A lot of core work as we move within that plank. 8, 9, 10. Did I do it? Okay. Wow. Very freeing. I like it. Okay. One more time around, and then you're cool, and we're good. Whew. So, another time around. Glute bridge. We're pressing up overhead. Glute bridge here. And again, we're going for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your butt cheeks up on top here. 6, right? No, that was 7. That was 8. I almost had to do one more by accident. Ruh-roh, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay, hip hinge. Going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drive that elbow back behind you. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nice. Oh, we're done with those, aren't we? Speeding right along.